Alright, so I'm out here again working on the little 350. As you can see, we've got our pistons and got the rods back from the machine shop as well. I had them sent in. They looked fine when I took them out as far as bearing wear, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to have them checked. And they were all fine. They just didn't have to do anything to them other than check them. So they did clean them up a little bit, I guess vatted them or whatever. So they're back. And like I said, I got these. I use the old heat up the end of the rod and then just go ahead and slide the pin through rather than doing it on the press. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on these, and I'll turn it back on when I got something done. Alright, so I was just thinking, I'm not going to be able to show you all this, but I was thinking maybe some people are unfamiliar with the old heat up the end of the rod and then push the pin onto it technique. So just a little butane torch. You don't want to get it too crazy, but I usually will put it like that for just a little bit while I get the next piston out of the box, kind of get it set up, make sure I got it in the right position, double check that when I push it on that I got the rod in the right position. And once I kind of got that figured out, then I'll come over and I'll actually just grab it, usually with the glove, and then I just kind of work it back and forth like that a little bit, the other side a little bit. Like I said, generally I'm wearing a glove and I'm holding it about here with the glove, about there. And usually what I do is when I start to feel the glove get a little bit warm, then I'm like, okay, the rod is warm enough. And then I just take it over here, lay the rod in, again, make sure it's correct. I always put the dot on this side, and depending if it... Alright, so my camera died. Got it charged up now, but as you can see, it's already together and done. So anyways, I usually will have like one of those little rods, the alignment tool that comes with the clutch kit. I'll usually use one of those to push the pin through. I obviously got some lubriplate, that white grease stuff. I'll put it on the pin and then I put it inside the hole on this side, and then what you do is you just take the rod, line it up, gently push the pin. Once you get it started, you push it through. You've got probably about a 3-second window before the rod cools down enough, and then things just kind of lock in place. That being said, you do have to be careful because sometimes when you push that rod, it goes nice and smooth. Other times it'll be like, oh, it's a little sticky, and you'll push a little hard and then it'll just whoosh, fly right through. But again, you got that 3-second window, so if it does fly right through, you're probably going to wind up with it a little farther out on this side than you want, which means you'll have to take it and put it in a press. But again, it is possible to assemble these things without a press. You just have to be very, very careful because, like I said, you got a short window, and if you're pushing too hard and it goes too fast, so it's kind of a little game of just the right amount of pressure and a certain amount of time. But like I said, it is possible. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, that you can do it that way. So I got all 8 pistons and rods together now. I think I'm just going to wrap up this video as far as all the prep of the 350 block is pretty much finished. And when I get back out here and start assembling everything, I'll go ahead and we'll do that in another video. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.